Welcome to Let's Play Project Cars' second part of the 24 Hours of Dubai. So yeah. Glad to be back on this, as far as that's concerned. Anyway, I just got a couple of announcements before we get started, because this is going to be what's going to happen. For the PCS3 Weekly Show, beginning tomorrow, I'm going to have, we're going to have people that are on Discord. If you want to join my PCS3 Discord, the link when this, you can private message me on Discord, and I can send you the link to the PCS3 Discord, because that's where all the yada 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 is going to be placed. But, so yeah. So, what we're going to do for the weekly show is we'll talk about some news and notes around the NR community, as far as what's going on, yada yada yada, get you caught up on all that. So yeah, so tomorrow's weekly show is not going to be hosted by me, because last week's show is going to be the last time you'll see me be hosted by myself, because starting tomorrow and for now on, beginning tomorrow's show, we're going to have our wonderful panelists. And I will introduce them, and I'll tell you what series they're in and all that. So it's almost like Inside Winston Cup is what I'm going to treat the weekly show. So, yeah. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, beginning next year, we're going to make I'm going to have a pick standings. Pick standings is different than, because it's going to be called PCS3 Picks, where you get to make predictions for all the NASCAR races and yada yada yada. If you want to do predictions for ARCA, that's fine. That's only like when ARCA's on FS1 or FS2 and yada yada yada. You know what I mean. So that's how that's going to go down as far as that's concerned. So if you guys have any questions before tomorrow's show, right now, a time has yet to be announced, because I don't know what time I should go live for the weekly show. I know, as I'm getting freaking run over by a stupid Formula A car who doesn't know the sentence, please be patient, stupid leader. As I just got body slammed trying to make the apex, sheesh. So anyway. So, of course, this is probably a reason why I'm not going to be on the WLA podcast. Also, I'm going to send V. Dot, and everybody else that want to join the PCS3 talk show, because it'll be a Wednesday deal, because I'm going to have it also on, because I need to get OBS and shit like that, so yeah. So, but yeah. So, if you guys like that idea with me doing picks starting next year, please let me know in the comments. It's going to be different than what you normally would get, because say for example, since I got shut out, I would still get a point for picks and all that, so yeah. So, if any of you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments section. I'll try to do my best to answer them before tomorrow's show. So how we're going to break it down for tomorrow is we're going to recap the not-so-good Darlington weekend. In my opinion, it was bad, but I'll let the expert panelists talk about this. We'll talk about, you know, our thoughts on, you know, Italy. Well, actually, here's what I'll do. For, like, the NASCAR side of things, that's when I'm going to have the people that want to talk about NASCAR, because the first part, when I recap Italy and and Portland, it's going to be by myself. But when we do like the NASCAR recaps and all that, yada yada yada, we're going to have the panelists join in. So yeah, you'll see how it'll be tomorrow. So plus, I'm going to have my earbuds out so I can hear the panelists. That way, make it easier, as I'm getting hit for no apparent reason by some idiots. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. If you have any questions, again, please let me know in the chat. Please try to DM me before tomorrow's show. So, God, we got it to as high as 4th. That's incredible. Oh, get back on the track. That's okay. I sideswiped him, but it's no biggie. So, yeah. But like I said, you know, only when I do Italy and Portland, when I recap those races tomorrow, then the panelists, well, the panelists can talk over, and then I'll tell everybody I'm going to have these panelists. Now, I will say this, I will allow some people to join to get their take on Darlington. But if they want to join me for recapping Monza and Portland, they're more than welcome to. Because I got a lot of stuff to ask the panelists, because this is almost going to be like an inside Winston Cup, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. So, I will say this. If you guys want to join, I'm going to go ahead and say this now. If you want to join the PCSRA Weekly Show, and you have a Discord, please DM me either tonight or tomorrow, and I will send you an invite to the weekly show, because I'm really curious to see how you guys are going to like this new format that I'm going to try. Maybe it may not be as good as what other people are doing, but hey, it's a start. I mean, it'll be a lot better than what I've done this time last year. But now, here comes the part where it's going to get different. So yeah, and this is going to be just like I did last year. When the season ends for all the series, for the final episode of PCSRA Weekly, we will have what I call thoughts on the 2018 year. We're not going to do it after, I know my pace is slowing, but that's just my opinion, because I suck at driving these damn race cars. Out. Because that view I had was really bad, so. So yeah. Because like I said, the final thoughts for 2018, that will be for the final episode of PCSRA Weekly. We're not going to do it during, after the NASCAR season. Because like I said, we have one more event after NASCAR, and that is the Abu Dhabi race, where we have to make our final predictions on who we think is going to win. So, yeah, so I'll explain that to everybody as far as that's concerned. So don't be surprised if some people say, why haven't you guys done the final thoughts of NASCAR? Well, here's the thing. Normally we do that, but because we have one more race to go in the racing season, which brings us, you know, like I said, and I'll explain that when we cross that bridge. So I'm only going to give the panelists a chance to give them their thoughts on Homestead, and then we will jump into the top story. So, yeah, because funny thing is, next year, the weekly show won't end until, like, December. Then we'll have, like, only a month until So we have a new show until the weekly show returns in January, where we're going to preview, you know, the 24 hours of Dubai. Because that's the only thing I'm going to preview is Dubai and the Rolex 24. I'm not making predictions for them. Chili Bowl, I might do predictions. However, I don't. I'm only just going to preview those events, just FYI. So, yeah, that's why the weekly show is different than any other podcast or any of that, you know what, goes on. So, yeah. And I know some people are probably going to say, I can't believe you stole... I don't think I stole shit. Because I just don't want... Because, you know, when I had the weekly show in contrast with the podcast, I had to wrap up the show. But now with the weekly show having its own date on Monday, it feels weird. But at the same time, you know, it gives me a chance to, you know, discuss a lot of things as far as stuff is concerned. So, yeah, because I might have a lot more things to discuss and my opinions about this. So, yeah, so beginning tomorrow we'll be on Discord, but of course I'll be streaming on the PS4, so we'll probably play, like, either do the stream, but we'll, I'll let Orman be in charge of, because I already know who the panelists will be. I'll go ahead and say. So yeah, if I say your name in this video, you are a panelist. And if you want, like I said, if you want to join the PCS3 Weekly, you need to DM me on either, if you have Facebook, or DM me on this channel. And if you have a Discord, so I'm going to go ahead and hit this lap, because I'm going to run out of fuel before too long. I think it's okay. I think everything's fine. So if you guys want to DM me as far as predictions, yada yada yada, please let me know and I will get with you as soon as I can as far as that's concerned. Yep, we got about 1, 2, 3, 4 cars entering the pits. Surprising, I'm pitting with some other drivers, so yeah. But yeah, so I think I'm sitting on my phone. I don't know if I am or not, but like I said, you know, where in the fuck is my phone?
Go, go, go!
Oh. Hold on, I'm trying to find my phone. Oh, there it is. It was hiding. It's always hiding in my world of hiding places. Sheesh. 72 degrees, shit. Alright. Can I just ask, so. Yeah. I'm actually gonna have the time start at 2:30 Central. Or, I might start it early, but you know, I'm just going to wait until we get everybody in the Discord call and yada yada yada, so we'll see. So I will say this to those of you that are not happy with the fact that I'm doing this move. But, you know, the reason is that, you know, it's good for me because, you know, because it would be better that instead of me talking the whole time for the weekly show, like I've been doing in the past. Hi, Key-Man. You just missed... I'll go ahead and, fill you in what's going on, so but yeah, so that way you don't have to hear me talking 99.9% of the time for the weekly show, so yeah. But I'm really looking forward to having, you know, members, you know, joining, so yeah, really excited and looking forward to that. So again, tomorrow's show we will have panelists. But when I do like recapping Formula One and all that, you know, you can probably skip to the part where you get to like the NASCAR recaps and stuff. Currently, time is yet to be announced because I don't know what's a good time for you guys and gals. The reason I say that is because I know I shouldn't be changing the time, but at the same time, I don't want people missing all the freaking news and yada yada yada. So, you know, that's how I am as far as that's concerned. Because that would be stupid if I did, so. Plus, you know, there might be some stuff that I might talk about on the show that has nothing to do with the, that has nothing to do with racing and yada yada yada, because, you know, that's the thing. So how it works is, for the Mara show, is I will introduce the panel, the marvelous panelists. I'll say our expert panelist knows the right and wrong of wonderful things and yada 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 and blah 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 blah. Yeah. So that's how we're gonna do as far as that's concerned. So yeah. And then, you know, we'll talk about, you know, about this, quote, rumor that's been going on saying Cole Custer's going to 41. I have not read anything in the articles on J-Ski, because nothing has been confirmed. Cole Custer has denied it. You know, and I'll probably put up a question to ask the panelists tomorrow. Do you think the rumors are false with the fact that Cole Custer could drive the 41? Because, like I said, nothing is official. You know, Jamie McMurray has not said anything about 2019. All the rumors saying he's going to replace Stewart Haas Racing, going to Stewart Haas Racing next year. Here's the problem. I have heard nothing about that rumor. I've heard nothing. You know, and all the people saying, "Oh, it's going to happen. Cole Custer's going to Cup." Well, I will believe it when I'll see it when I'll believe you when I see it. But until then, if it's not confirmed, it's not confirmed. The only thing I know is confirmed as far as I'm concerned, that's not NASCAR, is I know Stoffel Vandoorne is leaving McLaren at the end of this year, because he's getting replaced by McLaren's reserve driver, which is Norris, who's replacing Stoffel Vandoorne. And I could see why Vandoorne's getting replaced. It would be all over J-Ski if it was true. Yep, I would agree with you on that. Because like I said, until I see something as far as a rumor is concerned, then it's false. Then everything is false, because all the rumors are false. Everybody's saying... And then this Obika deal is probably false, because I've heard nothing. Because they're saying that they're going to return to Xfinity and Cup. Here's my problem for Obika, or whatever his name, Victor Obika, who's the owner of Obika Racing. Here's my problem as far as the Cup Series. First of all, you don't have a charter. Second of all, hello, car. Let's get squirrely all of a sudden, right in the middle of my conversation. Second problem I have is, how is Obika going to attain a charter? That's my only problem. Because this rumor with BK Racing and GMS merging, false. Truex getting bought, Furniture Row Racing getting bought out by GMS, false. Because there is nothing confirmed. And everybody's saying, oh, Truex is going to JGR. Not happening. Because that depends because there's nothing that is confirmed. Nothing has been confirmed as far as NASCAR, because all the rumors are false, the way I see it. It's like, I'll see it when I believe it. When I see it, I will believe it. Until then, I'm not going to believe you. Like David, it's like one person saying, you know, it's confirmed. There's nothing that's confirmed. You know, it's not rocket science, people. That's like saying, you know, what else is going to get confirmed? If you know what I mean. So, yeah. I'll probably discuss that tomorrow on the weekly show. I'm not going to discuss it right now because I don't want any of the top stories. I won't talk about The Rock until tomorrow. I'm just going to leave all the top stories for the weekly show tomorrow. Really, because really, I don't feel like talking about it. I mean, the only thing I will say is, though, I really hope they bring it back. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. We'll discuss all the topics tomorrow on the weekly show, which will be on Discord, just to let everyone know as far as that's concerned. Plus, we're going to have a pick standing if you weren't here earlier, Q-Man. But, yeah. Because you know it's going to be the same format, but I will probably do it the full order. For those of you that know how to do predictions, great. For those of you that are new and yada 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 and all, that's why I'll explain to everybody. For those of you new to this channel and you don't know how our predictions go, because I do a full information, I don't do like half, like say driver to win, driver to stay away from dark horse. I just say the full thing like Seth Cole does. So yeah, because I'll say for those of you on the weekly show that don't know how my so yeah, of course, like I said, for those of you that are new to this channel, if you don't know how we do our predictions and all that yada yada yada, it's basically, it goes like this: we give you a driver we think is going to win the race, we give you a driver we think you need to stay away from, and we give you a dark horse who we think is going to be a dark horse. So yeah, I don't say driver to win, driver to stay away from, dark horse. I don't do that. I just give it specific details how it works. Okay, but if you want to make predictions in the chat, Q-Man, I will read them out loud once the entry list comes out. You can make predictions for Indy on my deal, and then I can just read your picks. So yeah, if you don't mind, I'll probably tell everybody about your predictions before I get to mine, and I'll also tell Cody if he wants to make predictions for my show. I'm fine with that. So yeah, so I'll probably start telling them, and I'll tell the rules. I'll probably say it differently. So yeah. Just, it's going to be a lot different, because next year the points are going to be different, because if you don't get the driver to win, driver to stay away from, or dark horse correctly, well, if you get the driver to win, it's like 5 points for mine. If you get the, like, driver to win, driver to stay away from, dark horse, it's 5 points apiece if you get one of them right, or all 3 of them right. So the points, the most you could get is like 15. So, but if you don't get either of them right, you will get a point just for trying. So yeah, it's a lot different, because you'll get a bonus point just for trying. And we might start off the show when we do predictions starting next year. We're going to give everybody a point just for starting the show. So that's how we're going to start off. So everybody's like tied with a single bloody point. So yeah. So that is how that is going to go down regarding that situation. So. I'll let you... because I'm gonna go last in the predictions, because you guys might want to hear my predictions, because I might not get a chance to do it on the podcast. So yeah. man, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That was weird. Because I will probably have to tell everybody that if you're on the, like for me, when I'm on the podcast, I have to change my predictions up. I'm not going to give my weekly show predictions on the podcast. I might have to also let everybody know if you're on, if you are, so, random flip, that's what happened, because some freaking AI decided to squeeze me out on the curb and make me go upside down. Jeez. I just love the AI just being a total dick. Like that. So, yeah, that's gonna be good. So that's gonna be interesting, so. Because I got all the, stuff to go over. And I'll tell everybody, hopefully everybody, so yeah. By the way, I'll say this, hopefully everybody had a great Labor Day weekend, as we are now back to normal with our wonderful show. And of course, the weekly show. This will be the only time the weekly show will be on a Tuesday in September. Of course, our first one in September. And yeah, so I'm going to remind everybody we're going to have to make different predictions for Thursday when we join Elijah, because I know I'll have to tell, because I'll have to make different predictions for the podcast, because I'm not going to make the predictions I make for the podcast will not count for the weekly show, so yeah. I like the visor cam because I can see where the hell I'm going. So, oh god, look at this cluster. We got a clusterfuck right here. Oh, and I went right through the middle, thank you. Wait till it gets completely dark and then we're fucked. We're down to 6th. Oh yeah, the reason we're down to 6 is because we made our pit stop. Okay, that just makes sense. And this Formula A is getting held up by a freaking... by Jeff. Oh gosh. Hello, Jeff. Let's just run in the side of me, you dummy. Doing the 24 hours of freaking, you know... Because I'm gonna do the 24 hours of Sonoma in this same setting. I'm just gonna do picks for... Yeah, that's fine. If you only want to do picks for Xfinity, that's fine. But like I say, if you want to do picks for Cup, I don't mind. But I would probably wait till the entry list comes out for prediction. Because I know F1's off this week, and they won't be back until Singapore. Oh, I also need... Also, I'm going to remind everybody, Saturday... either at 7 or 7:30 Eastern, which is the same time as Elijah's talk show. I'm actually going live for the Bahrain Grand Prix for a 57 lap race. So yeah, and then I'll during that race I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on OU's game against UCLA. And then of course the Putnam City Pirates pre-game or post-game report has been. You'll go with my picks for Cup. Okay, that will work. So yeah. Also, I need to make a program note to everybody. For Friday, the Putnam City Pirates post-game report has been moved to Saturday as of a result of me working. So the Pirates post-game report will be moved to Saturday. I'm going to go ahead and remind everybody about that, because I will have to let everybody know. Well, actually, maybe early Friday. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do the post-game report for Putnam City. But I'm thinking about moving it to because I was going to do it around 3, but then I realized I have work Friday. So the Putnam City Pirates post-game report has been moved to Saturday. So time has yet to be announced. But I might do it before we start before I start the Bahrain Grand Prix. Probably I'll do that. Like 3 o'clock, do the Pirates post-game report, make it easier for me. Because I'll have to take you through some scores around or do it late Thursday. One of the two. Really? You're gonna run on the side of me when I'm trying to make the freaking apex? So. But yeah. Thursday will be the post-game report. Alright, so. Decipher who could be my driver to stay away from. Because I have a couple of carries. And like I said, I'll say before I read anyone, his driver to win is such and such, same for the driver to stay away from, and the driver that is dark horse. Alright. Where'd you send it to me? In a DM or in a, I'll have to look. If it's on Facebook, I can just, alright. So, I'll write that down. And then, of course, alright, and then, yeah. So this is what I'll do. Copy. Because I would like to have it down there. Of course, I know I know you'll probably get that right. So, yeah. Alright. So. Okay. Q-Man's picks. Hold on. Let me do this. Gonna make this easier on myself. Okay. Whoa. No. Edit. Because the driver to win is not in a valid. There we go. There we go. Alright. Had to edit it because Oh my god. Of course, I know you. So. I gotta make good picks for tomorrow. I'll have a good thing we'll say, so. Alright. LJ Toledo, how are you doing, my friend? What's up, LJ? How have you been lately, bro? Oh, I need to update the, I'll do that after the stream's over. So, yeah. So, yeah. You started vaping a little. Oh, interesting. I'm probably not going to vape because that would... But not a lot. At least that's good. If you vape a little, that's one thing. If you vape a lot, then your body's gonna have some problems. Just saying. As long as you're doing it a little, then there's no biggie. So yeah. Anyway, I think how this will work, I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna make this work for tomorrow. So I'll probably put a list down on what we will do for, like, recaps and crap like that. But your parents don't know. Oh, you sly dog. So how tomorrow's show is going to work is, of course, we're going to have my introduction. Of course, you get to hear it from my voice command. And then and you're only 14. Wow, surprise. But as I was saying, of course, you'll hear my introduction, blah, 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 blah. Of course, you'll hear my introduction, blah, 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 blah. But before I start the show, I will just make a few announcements, tell everybody... here's what's going to happen, here's what's going on, give you guys an update, what's going to be going on. Going to remind everybody that I'm going to have this day, I'm actually going to have the Bahrain Grand Prix be on Thursday, because the next race, which is Russia, I'm going to start that on Saturday for free practice 1. Yeah, you... Hurricane coming... Yeah, you stay safe, bro, because I don't want your life gone. Yeah, those of you that have a hurricane, as I just got rudely shoved off the track by that idiot behind me. Those of you in Florida, please stay safe, because that's, because we don't like seeing people dying because of hurricanes and shit like that. So, yeah. Anyway. So, forgot to mention, if you guys want to keep up to date with the weekly show and all that, remember to subscribe to this channel if you want to keep up to date with all the information, because a lot has changed. Oh god, what happened over here in turn 1? Hurricane Jeff Gordon. Oh god. Yep, Jeff Gordon killed everybody in Mississippi. Coming to Mississippi Wednesday. Yeah, you better stay safe. As far as I'm concerned, bro. Yeah, in fact, everybody and I should be concerned for Danielle, aka Dot. I need her to stay safe as well. You'll be staying at Super 8. Nice. Of course, the only time I stayed in the hotel was when I was racing. But as a fan. I remember I didn't watch NASCAR races. I had to watch them at the hotel room. So, free Wi-Fi and breakfast. That hits the spot. Free breakfast and Wi-Fi. Haha. So yeah. So again, tomorrow is the PCS Weekly Show. If you guys want to come join, first of all, if you want to join the PCS Weekly Show, you need one thing and one thing only, and that is having a Discord. You need to get Discord because it's like free, because that's where all of our stuff is going to be over as far as recaps and yada yada yada. Because like I said, I'm going to be live, but you'll hear the voice command as far as that's concerned. So yeah. Oh god, we're trying to go forward. Oh yeah, thank you. School is canceled Tuesday and Wednesday. Ouch. That sucks for you, I can tell you that for sure. So yeah. I will, as long as I don't get butt raped. We're good. Yep, and then the leader just put me a lap down, but you know what? That's not my concern. My concern's the battle for 5th. And Stefan's only about 2 seconds up the road right there. He's entering the corner, and I'm entering the corner just now. So, yep. So the PCS Weekly Show is tomorrow. We hope you guys can tune in for that. Of course, our live coverage will start when I do my wonderful introduction. I don't know how I'm going to do the outro as far as that's concerned. I'm just only going to do the intro. So, yeah. If you guys have school tomorrow, so if you can't make it tomorrow due to school, or in LJ Toledo's case, if school is canceled, and all that, you've been through hurricanes. Isaac, Katrina, and now Jeff Gordon. Oh boy. Yeah. Hopefully you survive this time. Yes. I would ask for everybody in Mississippi, please stay safe. Do not get out on the roadways, because the last thing you need is something bad to happen. So yeah. Hopefully everybody is okay. As far as hurricane, we don't need any fatalities as far as I'm concerned. You'll always survive. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Hoping. Fingers crossed. Okay? Okay. So again, tomorrow, the PCS Weekly Show. Let me check Discord. And like I say, if you guys want to join me on Discord, Discord is free on your phone. Because if you want to join the PCS Ray, just DM me on Discord. I'll send you the link. Of course, I'll need to put rules in, just to make sure everybody's following the rules and yada yada yada. So yeah, as far as that's concerned. Because we're gonna talk about, you know, because like I said, you know, we'll recap Sonoma, or not Sonoma. Next week, we're actually previewing Sonoma for the IndyCar Series. We're previewing Las Vegas. And also Singapore. We're going to preview those races. Because we got a lot of picks to make. So next week's PCS3 Weekly, which is back on a Monday, as Stefan just passed me and just passed me like I was standing still. So the weekly show next week, when we do previews, or actually next week we'll recap Indianapolis. We'll preview Sonoma for the IndyCar Series, the final race of the IndyCar Series. How we're going to do that, how the picks will go there is, we'll do like I said, driver to win, driver to stay away from Dark Horse. But in addition, you pick the champion. You got to pick the champion, to who you think is going to win the championship and why. Darlington, well, I didn't watch Darlington because I had work, and Darlington was wasn't a good race. It wasn't a good race. Even though it was the Lady in Black, and yeah, Chastain, and I'll talk about that on tomorrow's show. But just from my opinion, as far as that's concerned, I just felt like Chastain really should have not intentionally wrecked people, because that's not doing yourself any good by taking your frustration out. I mean, Ross really should have not took his frustration out. Yes, I understand it was Harvick's fault, but here's my argument. It's Chastain's fault because he should have not intentionally wrecked. He's the one that the reason he got more damage is because he should have not intentionally wrecked people to begin with, as I just got squirrely on the curb, my word. And of course, we'll get our opinions on this, as far as that's concerned. So, that's just my opinion as far as Ross Chastain is. I just felt like he really should have not intentionally wrecked Harvick. That's why I just hate watching drivers intentionally wreck people and they don't get penalized, or NASCAR doesn't do crap about it, if you know what I mean. That's where I have a problem with it. And that's when I'll bring up on the weekly show tomorrow. Did you have a problem? Yeah, but the chances of that happening, because here's the thing, LJ, I have heard nothing. Because the rumor with Kurt Busch going to Chip Ganassi, that may not happen. That depends on sponsorship. You know, nothing has been signed, nothing has been confirmed. Jamie McMurray going to SHR, that may happen, but that may not happen. Truex going to Joe Gibbs, that is a question mark. I don't think he's going to JGR. I mean, yes, those are rumors, but none of them are confirmed. I mean, yeah, everything is not confirmed, as I just turned somebody. Because somebody was just pulling out in front of me like a total dick. So yeah, but we'll talk about more. Yeah, Monster is staying with Kurt Busch. And Monster should, because, you know, because he drove for Monster for Kyle Busch, for Kyle Busch's team in the Xfinity Series, so that doesn't really surprise me. And of course, we'll talk about a lot of other things tomorrow, so yeah. But again, if you guys want to join the weekly show, just PM me just try to get in contact with me. And also, if you have a Discord and you want to join the PCS3 Weekly, I'll send you the Discord link. Just look at your DM, because that's the only thing you need for the PCS3 Weekly show is Discord. And as I just got flat out turned by a stupid lap car, no, Christopher Bell said he's not going to Cup yet. I don't think Christopher Bell's going to Cup. I think Christopher Bell just needs to stay down in the Xfinity Series. I don't think he's ready. Suarez, I don't think Suarez is going to the 95 team, because nothing is confirmed as of right now. Nothing. Not even one piece of rumor, I believe, is true. They're all false, because there is nothing. We don't know until the off-season what's going to happen. So, yeah. So, as far as that's concerned, I don't think it's going to happen, but we will have to just wait and see. But like I said, for right now, nothing is confirmed until we get something, unless something comes out from J-Ski, but for right now, nothing is confirmed. I think it would be best, yeah, they might. Yeah, I could see that happening, you know, possibly bringing back the 35. If they're ever going to bring it back. Because, well, here's the other thing. They're going to have 4 charters, because the charter from the 72 goes back to them. But they can sell that charter to the 72 team to make it easier. Yeah, I know, they could have 3 cars. But here's the thing, LJ, is that the 72 had their charter, they would have 4 because the charter from the 72 was leaked. Because the 72 got their charter, which was leased. That's where you will have to figure out, okay, with them getting a leased charter, that charter goes back, you know, they could possibly sell that charter to the 72 team. That way the 72 team has a charter that will last them. So, yeah. Let me check. Okay, we're still live. But didn't GMS? No, GMS didn't buy BK Racing. It was only Front Row that bought out BK Racing's charter. But GMS didn't buy out BK Racing. I don't think so. Even though they're saying GMS was trying to buy out Furniture Row Racing, but as you all know, that rumor is quote unquote, as I just lost control, is quote unquote false. GMS didn't buy anybody. Because all the reports they're saying they're buying BK Racing, well, they lost. Them trying to buy Furniture Row Racing, not happening. Because that's not going to happen under that team's concern. Plus, they also have a Champions Provisional, so the chances of that happening is slim to none. I know, but I'm saying it was under BK Racing. It was not under GMS Racing. I know he raced at Watkins Glen, but that was for BK Racing, not GMS Racing. As we are 2 hours complete, and we have only 22 hours of racing to go, so a long way to go still. But like I said, 5 o'clock Dubai time tomorrow. The race is over. Whoa, car! Why are we getting squirrel? try. Oh, hello, Squirrely. Saved it. I think they're trying to get their brightness on. I don't know if that will happen. We'll just have to wait and see. I think they're trying to get the grandstand all lit up. But I'm only doing the short course and not the long course. Well, here's the problem as far as that's concerned. How is he going to get a charter? That's my first problem. Yeah. Like I said, Ken's is going to 6. Here's the problem. A, what team would it be under? B, are they going to have a charter? That's the problem you've got to think about, is NASCAR is not going to hand out free charters. Let's get that right. And then this 5th place guy just slammed into the side of me. I mean, that's the one thing you got to keep an eye on, is charters and stuff. Yeah, they're trying to get the lights on. And I'm getting hit for no freaking reason. Whoever's hitting me needs to stop going in the corner. Full time in E, or if RCR might 27. Yeah, but like I said, the thing is, you got to remember, is charter. A dreadful word I don't like saying, but I have to say it anyway. Parts of it is dark, I'll be fine. Next couple of laps, I'm going to have to start thinking about pit road. Whoa! You have Suarez, Byron, or Bowman winning their first race, and either McMurray or Harvick winning 10 races. Yeah, I could see Harvick winning 10 races, because remember, Carl Edwards won 9 races. In a way. I want to see what the second part's about to be. Alright, in about next lap or two, I'm gonna pit. Might actually pit this lap, so I could just put, rather just put fuel in. So if I'm not ready to change tires, I'm not ready to change tires. I might have some predictions on who I think could be the first 4 drivers eliminated in the Cup Series. You know, read the last part. Yeah, I did read the last part. I just didn't know why there was an O in that part. I thought you were going to say or. I was like, ooh, I wonder what the or part is. Alright. I'm pitting this lap. Oh, by the way, just for all of you to wonder, my parents won't be home. So, yeah, I got a lot of fucking responsibility, but, like, yeah. Because my mom's gonna be gone in about next week or two, because she's gonna be leaving for Maryland. So if I'm not working, and of course with my dad being out of town, I have to be all by myself. Which, I hadn't done that because I would normally go with my dad and all that, but eh. Oh shit, I was supposed to pit. Fuck. I just did the same mistake as last time. Son of a bitch. I just did the same mistake I did Sonoma. Not realizing I should have pitted that one time, and now I'm regretting it. And now, I gotta milk it all the way. Well, I'm not too far away from the pit lane, so should be okay. But now, I am regretting myself. Not pitting. Freaking good job, Boyles. Freaking good job. Hopefully I have an Alright. Close. Jeez, I might have enough fuel to make it all the way down the pit lane. Shit. Cannot believe I did that. Cannot freaking believe I did that shit. I would be happy if Johnson was sponsored by Hooters. Yeah, I didn't want to read the chat, because if I did, I would run into something, if you know what I mean. Just saying.
Go, go, go!
Alright. So I just did, so. Yeah. God, we're about to be 3 hours in this race almost. God, I gotta make sure not to make that damn same mistake I did again, because I did the exact same thing at Sonoma. Where I'd stayed out an extra lap too late, not realizing that I had low fuel, and somehow, someway, I milk it around. Thank God it was, or State Farm. Yeah, regardless, Johnson will have to have sponsorship. Because it's really hurting NASCAR on long run. Plus, NASCAR is going to have to find a title sponsorship after next year because Monster Energy is not going to respawn, not going to sign back on. So. Or State Farm sponsors Johnson. Yeah, definitely. Whoa, car. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm still on cold tires. Coca-Cola. Yeah, if Coca-Cola would have sponsored NASCAR in the first place, we wouldn't have this problem with all the dang monster girls, you know, chasing the fans away or being sexist towards children. Just saying. I would have been fine with the NASCAR Coca-Cola Cup Series, but not Coca-Cola NASCAR Cup Series, because Coca-Cola should not own NASCAR. That's just my problem as far as that's concerned. Here's a bold prediction. I wonder what the bold prediction would be. I remember one time. Is there a source as far as that's concerned? Because like I said, I will see it when I believe it. Is that just you make? Yeah, there would have to be a source, but like I said, that depends if he's got a contract remaining with JD Motorsports. Because the other thing you're forgetting is that John Hunter Nemechek would also be in the 42, so think about that one. Because like I said, John Hunter is running a limited schedule in the Xfinity Series. They're on the 28 for Nemechek. Or the 8. Yeah, one of the two. Wouldn't hurt, but... yeah, I would like to see the 8. I know Noah Gragson, it could be confirmed as early as... Really? Really, lap cars? Why you have to screw me out of a great result? I'm just minding my own time, just trying to stay out of everybody's dang way, and then all of a sudden I get clipped for no bloody reason. Come on, man. Would everybody please stop wrecking me? That's all I'm asking, is to stop wrecking me in this race. As you look at downtown Dubai, Yeah, that was fucking nuts. Yeah, welcome to a clusterfuck. That's what we're... Yeah, this race, LJ, is called a giant clusterfuck. All that damn lap cars just get in the fucking way. They just love to butt rape the shit out of me, and that's what they just did. Like that. I know I missed a corner, but that was because the lap car just got in my way. And then this Formula A driver just shoved me off the track while I'm trying to get back on. And then hits me for good measure. What the hell is up with the damn AI just being a shithead? I mean, for goodness sake, people. Let me run my own race without getting wrecked, for heaven's sakes. I am winning, however, in class. I'm not winning overall. I'm like back to 6. But I'm still in the top 10. Wow, and then he just corner cuts. Jaden needs to give it back, because he corner cut at me. Should have not corner cut it. Should have not corner cut. Just wait till you get by me. There, just go by me like that. Watch, he's gonna split the gap. Oh, look at that. He just snaked his way. Junior Motorsports runs a cup team by 2020. Another question. Would they have a charter? That's my only problem as far as that's concerned. Yeah, but that's if Justin Haley does sign the contract. That's just my understanding. Just to let everybody know, I'm not going to be on the podcast because Elijah just... I don't know what the deal is with Elijah. I mean, Chase Elliott wouldn't retire for a long time. He's still young, so... Wait till he gets to his 40s, then we'll start thinking about retire. I mean, but for now, he's a young gun, so... I wouldn't say retirement's coming around the horizon. Can you imagine not having Hendrick Motorsports? That would be a shock. Yeah, and I'm leading Formula B, or Formula C. Oh, that was a good one. 1 win, 100 starts. I know, but he's still trying to improve. Don't get me wrong. About 40 minutes from now, I'm gonna end this stream. Yeah, if it wasn't for those 10 times, he would have had 11 Career Cup wins. this track's almost completely dark. Middle name to Choke. Oh boy. He changed his middle name to Choke. I would have been like, what the fuck? What is up with the AI all of a sudden? Just corner cutting. The corners. Like, really, guys? Now, 3 people watching. Hello, 3 people watching. I know Toledo's one of them. I don't know who the other 2 are. Let's check the chat on my phone, because why not? Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it, but anyway, so. I know he's running for CEO because Brian France got arrested, and Brian France could be going to jail for a freaking long time. I wonder who's gonna... Oh, hello, Understeer. And then you just come up out of freaking nowhere. I wonder who's going to be handing out the championships without CEO Brian France. Probably NASCAR President Mike Helton might, to replace, what's his face? Brian France. Yeah. Brian France is the one who killed NASCAR. It's just plain and simple, so. I just ran off the tarmac. Yeah, what if Dale Jr. ran for CEO? That would be great, because he knows how to fix NASCAR. And so far with Rockingham coming back. With Rockingham coming back, NASCAR's going to have to replace... possibly take one of the Las Vegas races out and put Rockingham back on the calendar. Yes. Yes, you did. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. Somebody already bought Rockingham, and they're right now trying to build new grandstands. Yes, I'm not lying to you. They're gonna have to build. They got a lot of things they got to do to that track for NASCAR to come back. Excuse me. They're gonna have to build. They're gonna have to redo the track, redo the grandstands, in order for fans to come back. They're also going. Rockingham, North Carolina, I'm referring to. For anyone not wondering. They gotta rebuild, like I said, they gotta rebuild the track, or fix the track. They gotta put more safer barriers in, and that's like a shitload of money. And then they got to get well, here's the problem, LJ, is they've already torn down Nazareth. Nazareth has been torn down. North Wilkesboro would be in the same boat as Rockingham, North Carolina. Is they would have to get rid of all the grass in the asphalt. They would have to do new pavement, safer barriers, random shit, yada yada yada. But like I said, Nazareth is gone forever. They've already torn Nazareth down. There's nothing we can do about it but live with it. Here's a trivia question. Huh. Won the last race at North Wilkesboro? Well, obviously Jeff Gordon. I mean, he won the last ever race, is what I'm saying. Okay, who was it? Because I wasn't even born when they're in 2009 in ARCA. At North Wilkesboro? Oh, what the hell? One dude just brake checked the fuck out of me, and I just ran the back of him like a dumbass. I didn't know they raced in North Wilkesboro. There would have to be through. I'll have to look it up. 1 second, let me look at my phone. Holy shit, so many comments. That would be, actually, it's USAR Pro Cup, that race there. Alright. Excuse me. It was not ARCA, it was USAR Hooters Pro Cup Series. That race there. I mean, because Jeff Gordon won the last one in '96. Let's see. Yeah, ASA. Said, yeah, he won at North Wilkesboro, but it was not for ARCA. It was actually for PASS. In other words, short track racing. And then the last ever race was the USAR Hooters Pro Cup Series that ran on Halloween night. But they've never ran it. They've never ran ARCA there. It was PASS that Chase Elliott won, so. Because like I said, that was the last person that won at North Wilkesboro in NASCAR was Jeff Gordon. Well, Nazareth got torn down. It's not closed. It's torn down. Like, they tore it down. Track, grandstand, everything. Yeah, but the chances of NASCAR returning there is slim to zero. On Google. Oh, we got a crash. And I was a victim in that one. Well, I got collected by somebody else. Because this guy right here spun out. And then I could have avoided. With 5 turns, yeah. But ever since they left, they never came back. This track looks very cool at night. I want to get to hour 3 and then I'm going to call it a stream. According to Fitzwater, he said they tore it down, so it's like nothing you can do. So. Anyway, pretty much all. So looking forward to for Pete's sake. Yeah, go back to Japan. And Alex Hobbs just decided it was smart enough to block me. What was that? Whoever just clipped me. Of course, it was the 10th place car because he clipped me. Because I was on a straight line, and then I got rudely clipped. Gonna have to, let's look at the replay. I want to look at that replay. Let's go back. take a look. Let's change cameras. Is it my car? Yeah. Alright, let's... Alright, let's see who clipped me. So I'm gonna look. Alright. Who clipped me? Because I'm curious. So it was right here. Well, somebody clipped me. Need to find the culprit who did that. Alright, here it is. Here it is. Alright, who clipped me? 'Cause I went wide. Yep, it was Alex Hobbs who clipped me. I knew it was going to be him. Good thing I looked at the replay. I mean, he didn't clip me. He just wasn't paying any attention. Ooh. So, yay. Oh, hello. Yeah, for a minute. Really? Got spun by a Formula A car. Do I ever think Ty Dillon will win a race? I'm gonna say no. I don't think he's ever gonna win a race. I think he's gonna become the Danica Patrick of the Cup Series. Oh God! On top of that one dude. Yeah, this guy just cut the track. Oh God, yep, look at this cluster. What? He should have not cut the track. My God, we got AI drivers cutting the track for no good reason. Yeah, he really should have not cut the track. I don't know. That one's a tough one. I mean, both have a win, but both of them really suck. In fact, neither Trevor Bayne nor Matt Kenseth's going to be in that 6th ride. So, is the 6th car closing down for the Cup Series? That's another question we're going to talk about. You know, where's Trevor Bayne going next year? Where's Matt Kenseth going next year? Is Kenseth calling it a career? Excuse me. You know, is Matt Kenseth retiring after this year? Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. A lot of unknowns, I can tell you that for sure. Will Ryan Reed get another Cup ride? I don't know. Is Ryan Reed ever going to go to the Cup Series? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. No, it's 2016, not 2015. He raced in 99 in 2016, not 2015. I think this weekend I'm gonna do a special Red Bull throwback for V, and she can run probably throwback to. Oh, hi, Blue Cat. If NASCAR went to Japan again, and would make NASCAR anime TV series of the settings, will be in Japan. I'm not sure what I'm saying. Oh, it's fine, dude. It's fine. If that's the case, I wouldn't be surprised. Just to let you know. But yeah. And speaking of Justin Haley, because remember when the Truck Series goes to Las Vegas next week, John Hunter Nemechek in Cup by 2020, I don't know. But I'm going to mention is, you guys mentioned about Justin Haley, let's not forget, when we go to Las Vegas next weekend, he can afford a poor result because we already know he is going to be one of the 6 drivers that's moving on to the next round of the playoffs in the Truck Series. So he can start and park at Las Vegas and still will move on to the next round because he's worried free right now. And plus, he's going to have the point lead with the reformatted playoff points. So yeah. Because next week at Vegas, it's the first race of it's the second race of the first round for the Truck Series. It's the first race of the first round for the Cup, and Xfinity will get to determine who will make the playoffs. What? As I was saying, but you know. So yeah. My dad doesn't tell me what to do, but anyway. Well, here's the problem. I don't see... Well, Ryan Sieg, that depends if he gets a charter. That's my only issue. Because remember, the Cup Series... Because I know Dover for Xfinity race. I really don't know. We'll talk about all that later today. I would say both. Both of them were a bust. But if I had to pick one, I would probably say... I would say probably Brian Scott. Oh, for Pete's sake. Can't even get around lap traffic without a collision. Like that. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, would you people quit jacking me up? I mean, seriously. If he would have won, I don't know if he would change his mind as far as career is concerned. Why would NASCAR change from 40 to 38? Yeah, I think NASCAR is just stupid as hell. Change it from 40 to 38 cars. Because they've been managing 40 cars every week. But, you know, it's them just making up bullshit rules saying, oh, this isn't good enough. While trucks, I don't know, they really need to just extend the truck field back to 36. I mean, it's just making freaking zero sense. They just need to leave shit alone, but they don't know how. Tires aren't good, dude. Tires are shit. Titles in 20. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he might retire before he even thinks about winning more championships. That's just my opinion. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this episode. Part 2 of the 24 Hours of Dubai. So thank you guys so much for joining. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to give a like, comment here, give us your thoughts, subscribe to become a part of the PCS Story crew today. Until then, yeah, 9 titles, but yeah, I don't know if he would be the GOAT, but anyway. Thank you guys a lot for watching. We'll see you guys next time on the PCS Race Sports and Gaming channel, the best center racing around the world for the last 7 years. Good night, everybody.